that better? Thanks. Thanks, TP. Trying to just get the truth out. It's amazing the dog piling that's going on lately. For Russia, doesn't matter who's the president in the U.S. I left under Bush, early Bush. Hey, hey Elijah, what's up? Actually, let me move this. Hold on up here. No, it just rained. It was sunny earlier. Actually, I'm enjoying it. It's a little cool off because we've had a heat wave. So right now, I'm enjoying this. Fine. Yeah, American politics. Right now, it's 20 degrees Celsius, I think, but it was like 32 the other day. It's pretty hot, so I'm enjoying it cooling off a bit. I do not mind this weather at all. Not a bit. Favorite Russian city, St. Petersburg. No doubt about it. It's my favorite city in the entire world, actually. Live is lagging. Well, I'm on mobile, so not much I can do, I guess. Usually the data is pretty good, but I guess it varies a lot. The zoos? The zoos are pretty good. The Moscow one is huge. The St. Petersburg one's not as big, but the St. Petersburg one, actually, I'm pretty close to it right now. It's over behind those trees a little bit. Not too far off, but it's over behind the trees. Yeah, 25. That's about right. Life is good here. One of the cool trolleys. Yeah, it does. Looks like a UFO. It's actually a metro station. It lights up at night. Dude, happy to see you. Good, thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's so much better now I've gotten healthcare. Things are a lot better. Appreciate the gifts. That helps boost the lives. We got 26 people, not too bad. I'm gonna walk for a bit. It's one of my favorite spots to walk. And I'm like right in the middle of the city right now. I mean, not in the dead center, but Ukraine striking deep in Russia? Not really. I mean, they send a few drones once in a while. I think the things that are going to settle down, especially after the U.S. presidential election, because, and I'm not picking a side here, but it's looking like Trump's going to win now. Before I would have said 50-50, but like Trump's going to win now. And so the Ukraine situation will really settle down in the next year or so. No, it's at least as capitalist as the U.S. I would say that it's more free market here than in the U.S. actually. It's both more free market and socialist at the same time. I know a lot of Americans are not going to understand that. We have better social safety nets here, but we also have more free market. Second favorite country. Cool. And we have more competition in internet, cell phones, just about everything. We have more competition in here. Feel about the digital currency taking over? Well, it's good and bad. Like most things, it's good to have competition. You can get by in English, but I used to live here, so I speak conversational Russian. But I have friends that have lived here like 7, 8 years and don't speak Russian, so you can get by. Tennessee, which part? I used to live in East Tennessee, Upper East Tennessee, near Kingsport. Tattooed? Oh, no problem. A lot of people are tattooed here. All up and down their arms, no problem. Nashville, cool. I used to live near Kingsport. What was that? Oh, some message. Anyways, I'll deal with it later. Take off my rain jacket. It was raining, not heavy, sprinkling a little bit, and then I went into a grocery store to make a video and get a drink. Hold on just a second. That's too warm. I just take my jacket off and fold it over. Tuck it into my bag here. Okay. There. Okay, jacket's away. What did I bump? Junkies? No, they're rarely here. You rarely see them. You'd have to go hard looking to find a junkie. There's more treatment options here as well, so. Yeah, grass, we got everything. Got birds and flowers too, trees. Samsung, yeah, it's common. Apple's common here too. We got everything you guys got. Samsung, Xiaomi, a lot of stuff you don't got too. But Samsungs are super common. Appreciate the hearts. Keep boosting the live. Maybe we'll get some more people. Little cafe. I've never eaten in here, but it always looks really kind of serene in here. Appreciate that, Kalaz. Look at that. You know, someday I should stop in there. I got coffee and probably cakes and things. Appreciate it, guys. Just keep boosting, see what happens. I'll keep walking for a bit. It's a really nice day. Not in any hurry to go any particular place. Just wander around. It rain a lot. St. Petersburg it does, but it usually doesn't rain like all day. Usually just rains for a little bit and then quits. Lately, it actually, in June, it hasn't rained a lot. We got some thunderstorms last night, like the day before, and today it rained. It wasn't even heavy rain, it just rained a little bit. That'll probably be it for the day. It's nice because sometimes it's warm, and it'll rain a little bit, it cools it off, so I enjoy when it doesn't rain very long. It rains for a little bit. No, it's not near Hermitage. No. I'm on Petrogradskaya. Nope, I'm pretty far from there. Hold on, let me get around the jacket. No, the Hermitage is across the river. McDonald's, we have the Russian version, which I've been told is actually better. I don't eat at it that often, maybe twice a month. And we didn't have any McDonald's in the Caribbean and didn't miss it then, so could do without it. Hey, Cockney, say something bad about your mom, see what happens. Girls are prettiest, yeah. Place is nuts with girls. Ah, food's good too, man. Food here is awesome. Hermitage is over that way, on the other side of the river over there. No, I'm not in Moscow, I'm in St. Petersburg. No, it's much cheaper here. Married a Russian? Cool, so did I. Yes, it's absolutely walkable. Okay, Putin can be too loud sometimes. There you go. Go up to your mom's face and call her a B word, see what happens. 15 years? Cool. I'm at just over 22. Yeah, the trains are very nice. Cities are very safe. I like riding the trains here. Very comfortable, very convenient, very affordable. Do I speak Russian? Conversationally. Seen your account for years. Thanks. Appreciate the long time follow. Look how green. I mean, I'm in the city. I mean, not the dead center of the city, but I'm in the city center. One of the oldest parts of the city, actually. Понимаю, Париж. Понимаю. Just like you're scared to say something bad about your mom to her face. Go ahead. Make a video of it. Go up to your mom and call her the B word. See what happens. Confused by my story. Check my link tree. Street performers. Yeah, tons. But they tend to be on Nevsky Prospect. I'm not on the central street right now, but if you go down there, you find tons of street performers. Comes one of the trolleys, the older ones. Midwest Americans, yeah. Doctors are very good. Yeah, my health is much better. I still have some surgeries. I got the necessary ones done. I'm putting off the other ones. They're necessary, but I'm not dying anymore. So the other ones I'm going to put off till winter because I want to enjoy the summer. They've gotten me to a point where my life is manageable. And I really want to enjoy my summer. So in the winter, I'll get Freemason buildings. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, Cockney, go say something bad about your mom right to her face. Make a video of it, please. I want to see what happens. Different things going on here. There's Lenin. This is the memorial hall to the working office of Vladimir Lenin. Basically where he was in Bolshevikov's 1917. Okay, Joe. Now call somebody the wrong gender. Call somebody who wants to be called they or him and see what happens. Girlfriends from Russia to Russia. Talk about Russia? Cool, definitely. Yeah, St. Petersburg, it's off. What's the occasion? Nothing. I'm just walking around. Oh, here's one of the Uno wheels. I would not ride those. Scooters, yeah. Roller skates, yeah. Those things, no way. Oh yeah, the UK. There have been more people arrested in the UK for what they've said than in Russia. And the UK has far fewer people. Far fewer people. Like the tram line, I love the trams here. I actually love old trains and things, but the old trams here are just, they're just noisy. And I usually don't say about the old trains. I like the old subway trains, but the old trams suck. The newer ones are nice. We have the spaceship looking ones. We have the retro looking ones. On this line, there's quite a few retro ones, so you'll probably see a retro one come by soon. Oh, cockney, you mean like on a Boeing? Roller skating? Awesome. I haven't gone outside yet because I've been in meetings, but I've been roller skating around the house. I'm going to go out. I got another meeting tomorrow. I was supposed to have 2 more today, but didn't work out. Maybe I'll still have 1. So I'm going to go roller skating outside soon, getting really good. Yeah, you talk about Boeings going out windows. Yeah. Don't whistle blow on Boeing. So one of the retro trolleys should come by because this line right here is where most of the retro trolleys are. Thanks for the gift there. Hobbies? Yeah, I like history. I like gardens. I like roller skating, skiing, movies, museums. So I just like walking around St. Petersburg. It's just such a nice city. That's one thing I really miss about this city, just walking around, even in the winter, although the winter can be a cold. Still just a nice city. Temperature, it's about 20 Celsius right now. Worker mistreatment, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Go to North Korea? Yeah, I can go to North Korea, but we have ski resorts here. St. Petersburg, Russia. Well, I lived in Irkutsk for a while. I've been to Novosibirsk. I've been to Krasnoyarsk, Abakan. I go to Moscow about once a month. So I've been to parts of Karelia. If I had to leave Russia, well, Cuba or Iran. But I don't have to leave, so it's not really a question I have to worry about. Cost of living, it's extremely cheap. No, China would be risky for me. Plus a huge cultural difference. I mean, it'd be great to visit, but I get more contacts in Iran and Cuba. Safer there. And I've already been to Cuba. House prices. Depends what city. What do I do for work? Not working right now. Wages, it depends what job you're working. But once you take into account the prices and things, you know, especially if you're middle or lower class, you can typically have a better, well, actually any class, because if you're rich here, but typically you can have a better quality of life here than you can in the US in most cases. Yeah, your house is going to be smaller, but you know, you're going to live a happier life. You're going to have more things to do. You're not going to have education debt. You're not going to have medical debt. How hard a Russian citizen? Well, you got to live here for a few years. I don't remember. I think it's 5 years. I think you have to live here, and you got to learn Russian. Naturalizing, yeah. I'm gonna get my citizenship before the end of the year. Changed since the end of the Soviet Union. I mean, the people haven't changed. The country has changed a lot, but the people, in terms of documentation, like what? Oh yeah, downtown Columbus. I got you. I know. I got friends in Columbus. I know what it's like. Traditional English pub over there. Been there once or twice. Food's decent. Citizenship, well, I still have US, but they revoked my passports. And then I have a Caribbean citizenship as well. No, they're not racist here. They're very chill here. It's the way Americans think about race is not something. Oh, look at this trolley. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I want to ride that one someday. I haven't had a chance to ride that one yet. You got to book a special ticket to ride that one. Yeah, I have dual citizenship right now. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. That one's got to be from what, 1930s, I think? Probably 1930s. I'll ride it someday. I've been to the outskirts, dude. Yeah, I speak basic Russian. Here's a burrito place. Pretty good. Been there. Dude, I've been outside. Americans need a visa, yes. It's not that difficult to get. I'm not fluent, but I am conversational. There's one of the older trolleys. I mean, I still do ride them, but those are clunkers. Like riding in a tank. Here comes a double-decker bus. Here's one of the newer trolleys, not the newest ones. This trolley's probably from that one's probably from 2000s. But even that trolley has Wi-Fi on it. So there's a sticker, Wi-Fi. And that's from the 2000s, so even that's kind of oldish. And that was from 1930s. The one coming around the corner is probably 1980s, 1990s. I can never go to America? No. No, I can travel wherever I want in Russia. No, Russians are conversational. They don't like small talk. No, I can go anywhere. I'm not even in Moscow right now. I don't even live in Moscow. I can go anywhere I want. In fact, I'm kind of like a VIP here with the passport I have. Yes, it's St. Petersburg. No, the trolleys are not free. It costs about 50 cents to ride them. I have a prepaid card, so I just get on and you tap the card and it deducts, 50 cents from my balance. Or you can get an unlimited card. I used to have a monthly card, but since I'm not going out quite as much, I don't pay for the monthly card anymore. Oh, here comes one of the cool trolleys coming across the bridge. Materialistic? I guess it depends on, not like Americans are, not in the same thing. Not in the same sense. Russians aren't as blingy as they used to be. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause here. I want you to see this trolley. We used to have just 2 of these. Now we have like, I don't know, 10 of them or something. Look at this cool retro trolley. It's in the 1950s, 60s style. Isn't that awesome? But inside it has all like high-tech stuff. It has like a transparent LCD screen that you can touch on. It's a touch screen, and you can touch it and find the maps and get tourist information, and it's really high-tech, but it looks like a retro trolley. I love these ones. I ride these ones a lot. It has AI sensors on it. In fact, they're building versions of these that drive themselves. Famous Russian brands of what? Visit St. Petersburg, Moscow. You don't need to wait for the war. It's very peaceful here. It's like saying I would wait to visit the US during Vietnam or during Iraq or Afghanistan. I mean, it's just, you know. This is one of the shorter ones. There's a double bend one. This is the Dolatevskaya one. The Dostoevskaya one, I think, is a double jointed one. Weather, it rained a little bit before. Now it's about 20 degrees Celsius. Nice temperature. Huh. Okay. You want to see a battleship clean? Yeah. Russia's super clean, man. Oh yeah, 20 is super comfy. Super comfy. So I'm walking over just because I just enjoy walking. And I could have taken the trolley, but I'm going to walk over. I'm going to walk over to the train station. There's the transportation hubs. There's a lot of transportation over the train station. Can you see the battleship? Right there. That is a super famous battleship called the cruiser Aurora. It's from the late 1800s. It participated in World War I, participated in the Russian Revolution, and even in what you call World War II, it participated a little bit. Rostov, not yet, but I have a friend that's in Rostov right now. No, the sanctions aren't really affecting us much. There's an old marshrutka. It's not being used as a marshrutka anymore, but. So we're going to walk across the river, the smaller river here. I think this one's the Malaya Neva or the Bull. I can't remember them all. Nope, not been there. Don't even recognize that place, but not been there. Actually, never heard of that place. Where is it? 8 seconds until I get the cross. Yeah, no, guys, it's not devastating us. Quite the contrary. We have one of the strongest economies in the world right now. I don't know if it'll last, but none of the predictions so far have come true. Putin planned for all this, bought a bunch of gold reserves, so our economy is doing just fine. Again, you know, we'll see what it's like 6 months or so, but everything's doing well here. Yeah, the media does lie like crazy. Moscow Oblast. Okay, I will check it out. I might be going to Moscow in another 2 weeks or so. I go about once a month. Here's one of the rivers. There goes an ambulance. Your job in Russia, you can teach English. Otherwise, you need a work permit, just like you would in the US, work or residence permit. Well, this guy caught something. What did you catch? Ah, little fish. Little fish. That's small enough to be classified as bait. I think maybe whatever he got away. I think whatever maybe he got away because that looked pretty small to be a catch. Well, still open their eyes. Yeah, fishing license. I don't know. I don't know if you need a fishing license at all. No, I'm not Eastern Orthodox. I was raised Catholic, so close enough. So right now I am on a drawbridge, although this one usually doesn't go up because it's not on the main river, only goes up like rarely does a ship ever need to come through here. They go through the main river. Yeah, the weather's good. So you can see right here, see the joints? This is where when the drawbridge goes up, the wires separate. It's actually over, they're different size, but so here's the joint right in the drawbridge. So here's right in the middle of the bridge when it splits, when it does go up, that's where it goes up. And there's where the trolley wires split. Look at all the boats, I don't even see. That's the main river over there. See all the boats? Now it's a museum, you can go on it. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. Absolutely beautiful city. I mean, you can't ask for much more in a city than this place. And this is a branch of the river. Thanks for the roses. I you can see that right here. That is a television tower. It lights up at night. And it's actually taller than the Eiffel Tower by about 20 feet. Driving? I don't know. It's not as easy to stay, so I don't drive here. I don't need to. Yeah, white nights every night. Cost, well, my cost isn't a good one to go by because we have a family house and my expenses are a lot different. But I know families afford that live at $1,000 a month and they live okay. But as a foreigner, if you had $1,500 a month, you could live in St. Petersburg. Moscow, you might want a little bit more. Different parts of the country have different expenses, especially when it comes to housing. Moscow, you know, apartments cost a lot more. There goes a boat. The boat's name is Mark. Sami красивый и добрый Санкт-Петербург. Да, очень красивый город. 4K a month. Oh, 4K a month. You live like a prince. Gosh, 4K a month. You live like an absolute prince here. Yeah, I'm not working right now. I got a bunch of these on jobs, but you know, listen guys, I'm going to take the right one. I'm not looking for a full-time. And you know, I still got some time yet, but I'll pick the right job. Was in a meeting today that might pan out to something good. Good Russian language, speak pretty good Russian. Well, sometimes. I like this weather today. If it wasn't already like almost 8 o'clock, I'd probably come out and roller skate today, but I've had a long kind of, well, not a super long day, but I had a meeting. Here's one of the newer ones. Here we go. Ta-da! How common do they speak English? Most of the under 30s speak broken English. No job. We have some investments, and it's super cheap to live here. Yeah, it's an awesome place. It really is. I love this place. You know, maybe I'll even walk down to the fountains. We'll see. It's actually, you're not supposed to throw things in the river. Everything is cheap here. Now, TikTok is not really banned in Russia. It's kind of weird. Well, TikTok's not banned in Russia, first of all. TikTok actually did something. They basically split TikTok into TikTok Russia and TikTok the rest of the world. I have a rest of the world account, so people in Russia don't see me unless they do the version. But TikTok's not blocked. But people in Russia, if they use a normal TikTok, they don't see the TikToks from outside. Another scooter, I ride these sometimes. So, yeah, I mean, it's a great place. It's a business center over there. Average rent cost, well, it varies a lot between the cities, and it varies in which district. You know, it's like asking what is a house cost in the United States? Well, Los Angeles is going to cost different than New York. It's going to cost different than somewhere in the country. And even different sections of New York are going to cost different. But here in St. Petersburg, Like if you want to live, like half an hour by subway, you can get a studio for $100 a month. A decent studio. You can get a one bedroom for 150, maybe 200. Yep, fugitive. Welcome to the club. What do I mean? Does anybody want to explain it to him? Love your videos, thanks. I'm wanted by the FBI and Interpol, and I have political asylum in Russia, like Edward Snowden did. Support you, thank you. I appreciate it, I really do. Yes, really bonkers. Check my pinned videos in my link tree. Fugitive, I'm in Russia. $300 for one bedroom. You live in I'm guessing you don't live in a major city. Why? Check my pinned videos. Moving back to Russia? Cool, let me know when you get here. It's not a short story. If you check my pinned videos, and that's not enough, check my link tree. There's tons of podcasts about me. Yeah, the public transportation here is fab. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I don't even want a car here. A car would just be a hassle. I live in the Caribbean. Oh, I had to fix the car, maintain the car, pay for the car. And it was just like, I mean, I enjoy driving, but especially in the Caribbean, because you gotta wait for parts. They're so expensive, and blah. I do not enjoy the maintenance of a car. And then having to drive the kids everywhere. Here, my kids just get on, they just go on their own. There's like, Dad, drive me here, drive me there. And then every time they have school or some activity, here, I don't gotta do nothing. Hey, go for yourself. Summarize, it's not easy to summarize. Check my pinned videos, that's why I have them there. I'm still walking over towards the train station. I don't know if I'll walk all the way over or not. I'm gonna go over and catch a metro. There's a metro station over there. Yeah, more public. What time? 7:41 at night. 7:41 at night. Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, Europe is definitely way better in public transportation, although it does vary between European countries. But in general, public transportation is good in most of Europe. But in Russia, it is excellent. It's like another level. I mean, there are some European countries that I would say that's very good as well. But Russia is definitely one of the top ones. Even compared to Europe, it's one of the top for public transportation. Celebrate the 4th? Not really. How's the reception? Awesome. Food's awesome. We have Wi-Fi on the metros, which is free. And we have cellular and data connections in the metros and on the trains. So, I mean, sometimes it cuts in or out real quick, but we have coverage. Every train carries data and Wi-Fi on it. Scotland, okay, I haven't been there, so. Fireworks, yeah, we had a big holiday a few days ago. So I posted, it's at the end of one of my videos. Yes, it's Russia. Are you amazed that we're not in the Stone Age? It's Russia. 1,200 for 4 people, 2 kids, 2 adults. Is that rent or what is that? This is a nice Georgian restaurant. I like it here. They got some pretty good food. Dedejankali. Yaroslav. No, he was gonna come. Something happened. Sometimes we get blizzards. No, he had something come up. I'm not gonna get into it, but he didn't come. So I'm not in Moscow though. Language barrier, you can get around on English here, and I speak some basic Russian, so it's not a problem for me. Lines to buy food, not here. Not anywhere in Russia, that's for sure. Bread with the cheese and the egg in the middle, hachapuri. Yeah, hachapuri's nice. Yeah, hachapuri. Yeah, everybody check the Telegram, by the way. Shawarma, yeah, we got tons of shawarma. Yeah, got some good shawarma places here. The fuel prices. I don't drive, but from what I looked at last time, let's see, it was like 60 rubles a liter, so it's like 250 a gallon maybe. Yeah, but actually no, a liter's less, so like $2.40 a gallon probably. Any attractions? There's always something going on in St. Petersburg. I mean, even in the winter, there's so many museums. The Hermitage, and the Railway Museum, and there's like museums for everything. Right up here is a museum of naval warfare. They have torpedoes and stuff in there. I've been meaning to go there, but I haven't gone around to it yet. I don't know because I don't smoke, so. But I've been told it's pretty cheap. It's too bad I can't get my GoPro to stream to TikTok. That would be pretty cool. Retirement soon. Well, come check it out, man. I encourage everybody, and it's definitely, the quality of life here is extremely good. And if you've got American dollars, well, you can live like a king here. Mariupol, Crimea. Привет, как дела? I prefer Russia. I could live stream, but getting into Mariupol, it's a bit difficult. Traffic lights out here, so. Oh no, this one, what is this one doing? Oh, this one's working, that one's not. Okay, so I can see this one. Anyways, you need like to kind of go in there. It's kind of special, and there's not a lot of hotels and things. I had a friend that went there. Crimea, I've got a bunch of friends that went there, but right now I got other places I got to go first, so kind of busy right now. But you can stream. Want to see some soldiers? There. Oh, a lot of soldiers. TikTok? Yeah, I use a VPN. Long walk? Yeah, I walk like 6 kilometers every day. Crimea's warm, yeah. So there's a whole column of soldiers over there. There's another whole column of soldiers over here. See them? But there's a lot of soldiers in St. Petersburg. It's a military city. Russians think Americans, well, they're fine with Americans. You got no problems. Spoken to Ukrainians and moved here. Yes, I have. I've talked to lots of them. We have like over 5 million Ukrainian refugees here. Supposedly, they didn't all want to go to the Ukrainian side or Europe for some reason. Now, Russia actually has the most Ukrainian refugees out of any country in the world. Makes you kind of think a little bit that the war may not be what they're telling you about that. Vitaly, Ukrainian and SPB? Hey, I would love to do an interview with you. I've been trying to get, most of the Ukrainians obviously don't want to do interviews, which I get. I don't have a problem with that. But if you are Ukrainian, you're St. Petersburg, and you'd love to be on my podcast, I would love to have you. You can DM me. So why would they impose a nationwide ban on Twitter and TikTok? Well, the US is trying to ban TikTok, so you tell me. So yeah, Vitaly, just DM me. Even if you just want to meet up, even if you don't want to go on the podcast, you just want to chat, I'd love to talk to you. But I have a fair number of Ukrainian friends here. But I'd definitely love to, or maybe know somebody who would go on the podcast, because I'd like to get someone's opinion unfiltered. Kazakhstan. Sure, Elijah. You going to be here, though? I mean, I could do somebody that's not here in person, although we usually sit in a restaurant or something. I suppose I could do somebody we could do it over Zoom or something. I've never done that one yet, but I could. You can DM me. Best way to do it is join the Telegram group, and then you can reach me in the Telegram group. From Crimea? Okay, come visit, dude. When you're in Crimea and you're here, DM me, Tasha. That'd be awesome. I'd love to hear from somebody who's from Crimea. Asian Hispanics? Yeah, I've done interviews with them. Twitter's American, yeah. Trying to ban Telegram. Telegram's fine here. Yeah, that's what a lot of people, I mean, this whole Ukrainian conflict, guys, I'm not saying that, either side is innocent here, but it's not what you're being told in the West, okay? I'm not saying that everything coming out of the Russian news is accurate or right, but the stuff coming to the Ukrainian side is not accurate or right either. It's, the truth is somewhere in the middle, guys, and the West is not getting that, okay? This is not you know, Hitler in World War II. That's not what's going on. Crimea. Yeah, well, in English, in Russian, it's called Krim. But in English, it's Crimea. But if you want to say it in Russian, it's Krim. Yeah, Telegram's pretty good. Okay, guys. You know, oh, here comes one of the cool trolleys again. Take a quick look. Well, I hate to abandon with 95 people on the stream. Love your videos, thanks. But there's a grocery store right here. I want to pop in and grab a drink, rest for a little bit, and then we'll walk over to the train station and catch a metro, catch it home. So maybe I'll pop on a little bit later or tomorrow or something. I'll just start popping on. As long as I got people popping in, then I'll start, you know, I'll start going live during my walks. It's just, you know, it sucks when I get like 5 or 6 people, but, you know, quite a few people now. Going live tonight, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll go live. It just, I want to watch Beverly Hills Cop tonight. So I'll see if it's any good. But I've been posting lots of videos. Check them out. And I do a lot of walking. I'll do roller skating soon. So I will start trying to go live while I'm roller skating. How's that? Sounds good? So, okay. See y'all later. Thanks for everybody participating.